Hello, welcome to Mr. Paul's Pantry. I'm Mr. Paul and it's nice to see you all here again, especially new visitors. It's a very, very warm welcome to you. Now before I start today's video, I'm going to just mention a couple of things which are new. For many months now I've been having requests for people asking me to show a video once a week of my weekly meals that I actually eat myself every day for my meal. Well, I'm going to do that. It'll only be a very short video, there won't be no recipes, there will be no recipes, just a short video of the actual meals I've had during the week. Now, if I have made a recipe or a video of that particular meal, it will be linked underneath the video. I'll put a link so you can watch it. Okay? If I haven't made one, and you fancy watching a video of something I'm having for my meal, drop me a line and I'll try and fit it in, okay? The next thing is, I've also been asked, can I do more recipe videos? Because at the moment I only do one or possibly two a month. Well, I'm going to try. I can't promise because I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to try and do at least one a week. It's not early this morning. Normally I'm sat here talking to you, having an early morning cup of tea before I make a start. It's not early, it's late, it's 11:15 already this morning, and I've been busy in the kitchen all morning making sausages. Yes, that's one of the first things I learned to make when I started my working life, along with pork pies, etc., was sausages. So I do make a few sausages, keep them in the freezer for myself. I enjoy a couple of links with my Sunday morning breakfast. So, yes, okay. My dog's getting very jealous of me talking to you this morning. I don't know why. Today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a video of using some of the sausages that I've made this morning as a main meal. And it's a simple recipe, very tasty, very nice, and I'm sure many people will love it. And it's called Sausage HotPot. Now I have made a video how to make sausage meat. Don't ask if I can show you how to make sausages because I've already done the sausage meat and that's the main thing. Various varieties I've shown you how to make on the video, various flavours. But actually putting them into the skins to make links of sausage is a completely different thing altogether, and it does entail specialist equipment which is not easy to come by, it's expensive, and it's something you won't use very often. So I can't do that, but I've already done them, and I will put a link underneath this video showing you how to make the sausage meat if you want to make sausages yourself. But if you want to buy them, buy your favourite sausage from the butcher. So I'm going to go in the kitchen now, clear away all the sausage making paraphernalia, and we'll get on with today's recipe of sausage HotPot. I'll see you soon. So here are the ingredients for our sausage HotPot. It's very simple recipe, one or two ingredients but not complicated. First of all, we've got some sausages. Now I've made these sausages and they are a very high meat content, but you can buy whatever sausages you can afford or whatever sausages are your favourite from the local butcher. Okay? Sausages. I've got an onion, some mushrooms, a little brown sugar, balsamic vinegar, some fresh thyme, some fresh parsley, and you can use red wine if you wish. I'm not today because I haven't any non-alcoholic wine, so I'm using just some stock, okay? Just some beef stock, that's all. So I'll go over those again for you, very simple. Sausages, onion, mushrooms, brown sugar, balsamic vinegar, a little fresh thyme, fresh parsley to finish with, and some stock. Now don't worry about the amounts, the quantities. They will be listed underneath the video in the show more box, and also they will be on the screen as I'm making the hot pot. Okay, so let's do it. So I've got a little oil, about a tablespoonful, and a knob of butter in there, and I'm just warming that. I'm going to now put in the sausages because we need to give them a little bit of colour, obviously, because they're going to be slow cooked in the oven. They won't brown again in the oven. So we're just going to give them a little turn in the oil and the once these have got a nice colour on, we're going to remove them and then carry on with the rest of the ingredients. So into the same pan, we don't need to do anything else, we're going to add the onions. Now please note, in this recipe I have no garlic, nothing like that. Just the onions and the mushrooms going in with the sausages. I'm going to leave that now for 5 or 10 minutes until they start to caramelise. Okay, they're nicely caramelising gently. In now go the mushrooms. Give them a little mix around. And then I'm going to add to that, the brown sugar, a tablespoonful of brown sugar. That's dark brown sugar, okay? And also the balsamic vinegar. That's 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar going in there as well. Just give that a little mix around. Need to cook that now for 2 or 3 minutes, that's all. Just to let that balsamic do its work, bringing out the flavour of those beautiful onions which I've caramelised. It's a Spanish onion, by the way, a white onion. You can use red onions if you want, if you prefer. I'm not that keen on them, but that's entirely up to you. I'm going to do that now for 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll add the stock. Okay, now in goes the stock. Now you can use red wine at this stage, as I've explained to you. I normally use non-alcoholic wines if I'm cooking with wine. I haven't got any today, unfortunately, and it's been a holiday the last few days, so I haven't managed to go out and do much shopping. So that's gone in there now. I'm going to, if you're using wine, bring that to the boil for just 2 or 3 minutes, just to burn off the alcohol. If you're using ordinary wine, just mellows the flavour a little. And then the sausages are going to go back in at this stage, and the juices that have come out of the sausages, if any, and then we're going to add the fresh thyme. Just go down, just pull it the opposite way, and the leaves will come off very, very easily from the top to the bottom. There we go. And I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm not going to add any salt at this stage because I know how much salt's in my sausages, but when you're buying sausages from the butchers, you don't exactly know how much is in the sausages. So I'm going to bring that up to the boil now, first of all. Well, as you can see, it's come to the boil now, and we always need to bring things to the boil before we put it in the oven, because it'll take hours for it to start to boil like that in the oven. It's very, very slow, however hot you get your oven going. So get it boiling first, then put it in the oven, and we're going to leave it in there for only about 20 minutes at 180 centigrade. Okay? All my measurements are in centigrade, 180, so it's going in the oven, and I'm leaving the top off it. I'm not putting the top on it. That way it will reduce and thicken and give me a nice smooth sauce. Well, here we are, straight out of the oven. It's beautiful looking. I'm just going to garnish that with a little fresh parsley, and it's ready to serve. And you can serve that with whatever you wish. I sometimes just have that in a little bowl with some crusty bread. I might have it with a few mashed potatoes sometimes, but it really is a very quick, easy meal. That was just 20 minutes in the oven. And here we are, this beautiful sausage casserole. Well, it's sausage HotPot actually, not a casserole, beg your pardon. There we are. Well, that's all I have time for just now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very pleased you all came to see this video. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'm going to enjoy the results in a moment. If you haven't subscribed, go underneath, press the subscribe button, and a little bell icon will appear. Click on that and YouTube will tell you every time I put up a new video. If you have any comments, suggestions or questions, leave them in the comments section also underneath the video, and I do read every single one. If you can't find those things, the subscribe box button or the comments section, just press where it says show more underneath the video and it will open up. It'll show you the recipe and everything else you want to know. So this is Mr. Paul saying bye for now for this time, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.